Brooks and Txunamy already over? So Sky, the random girl who still has me blocked on TikTok, was caught with her arms around Brooks. Now everyone's coming for Sky, but if Brooks is in a relationship, wouldn't he swipe her crusty hand away? And clearly Txunamy has seen this video since it's making its rounds on social media. Shortly after this video was posted, Txunamy posted this: "Just leave me for someone else, enjoy yourself." Clearly she's talking about Brooks and Sky. And this is what Sky has to say.
"Hi, my boyfriend. Him and Txunamy, they're obviously still a thing. Don't worry, like, or whatever they,
We're doing a dance. We've been friends for a long time. Friends and only friends. We were wearing the same hoodie for a photo shoot for a friend's clothing brand. And there were many other TikTokers there that I made videos with that were wearing the same hoodie as me." So that's what Brooks has to say about the situation. This is such a random duo, but why the heck is Ellecee hanging out with influencers like much older than her? Like, even the comments can agree it's awkward. Also, besties, if you want a shout out in my video, all you have to do is tag me in some tea on TikTok, on YouTube, or on Instagram. So it's officially been 7 months since the LaBrant fan posted on their main channel, and over a year since Cole and Everly posted on their channel. It is so interesting that once California made a law saying that the parents have to share the money that they make with their kids if they have a family channel, they move out of California almost immediately. I think moving out of California was part of the reason why they stopped YouTube, but I also think it was feedback and comments like these ones. The Brat fam over the years, they have seen their fair share of like online hate, and people made some crazy accusations and assumptions about them, which is why I'm pretty sure they left social media. Pretty sure Cole is focused on his new band, while Savannah and the family are trying to get closer to God in their like religion. I don't think they ever officially announced they are quitting YouTube. I wonder if they'll ever be back. Are my giveaways fake? Guys, you caught me. I kind of have a confession to make. So I've been seeing some comments about my giveaways being fake, and guys, I just have to say that like they're not fake. I actually announce the winners every single month, and I have been since January, because if you don't know and if you're new here, I have been doing monthly giveaways every single month, and I will continue this until the end of the year. And if you want proof, check out my community post here on YouTube. I literally give the winner a shout out on there every single month. So if you guys don't know, I do monthly giveaways, and all you have to do to enter is subscribe to my channel, my sister's channel, and my backup channel, and comment something kind on her recent video or on my recent video, and at the end of the month I will randomly select one of you guys. And sometimes I even pick 2 winners, so maybe next month I will. New giveaway starts right now, so go ahead and follow all the rules, and good luck. Have you guys heard about the 13-year-old influencer who lied about her age and made her crush, almost 18-year-old, fall in love with her? So this girl comes from a well-known family, and like you might even know her. Can't really say she acts and looks older than her age, because most kids her age literally look like they're in their 20s already. But yeah, she basically acts and looks older than her age. While I film this, I'm going to try to detangle my extensions or halo hairpiece, whatever you want to call this thing. It's a rat's nest. This 13-year-old girl already has been called out for hanging out with people much older than her age. It'd be easier if I split it down the middle. She's 13 and she hangs out with like 17, 18, and maybe even like 20-year-olds. I wonder why her mom doesn't care, because she could have put a stop to this if she just let her daughter hang out with kids her own age. So she meets this guy in their friend group. I think he's probably like a friend of a friend. She develops a little crush, and the feelings are mutual for him, but he doesn't know that she's 13. Now, she's fully aware that he is 17 and a half or 18, however old he was. Things are casual between them. They're flirty, they're hanging out, you know, what crushes do. Things are going great until fans start to realize like, hey, this guy looks much older than her when they see him on her social media page. And word gets around that he is in fact almost 18. It might be time for a new hairpiece, honestly. Like I said, he's unaware that she's much younger than him, 13 to be exact. But once things start stirring up online and he starts reading the comments and people are saying like, bro, she's 18, what are you doing? He freaks out, of course, as you should. Obviously, he confronts her about her age, she admits to it, and boom. So he thinks things are over, because now he's like, okay, I'm gonna stop hanging out with you because you're much younger than I thought you were, blah, 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 blah. But no, because now social media has all of this story and they're not going to let him go so easy. Fortunately, he does get dragged online because people are calling him a creep and whatnot. But in his defense, he was unaware. Who do you think is in the wrong here? Him or her? She did not tell him or was honest about her age. Or do you think he should have known since she's such a big influencer and it should have been a given? Also, don't try to guess who these people are in the comments down below because I know exactly who you guys are going to say and it's not them. There's like 7-8 billion people in this world. It doesn't just revolve around that one family. So his name is River, and you guys may know him from a popular family vlog channel who adopted like 15 plus kids. Well, his name isn't actually River, but to keep his identity a secret for this video, we'll go with that. I'm going to try to do fake freckles with this freckle pen I got from Dollar Tree. Let's see how it works out. I hope it looks good. So anyway, River comes from a large family where most of the kids are adopted. He was adopted when he was like around 10 or 11, and he actually had a close bond with his mom. Tip looks way too thick for freckles. So like I said, River and his adopted mom were like really close. River came from a troubled past. That does not look right. And he was kind of a difficult kid. His parents didn't give up on him. As time goes on, River becomes a teenager and he's still kind of troubled. Oh my gosh, I messed up. So fast forward to a couple of years, River meets a girl, they fall in love, he's still quite young, and they get engaged. And while all this unfolds, him and his mother become distant, not as close as they used to be. This actually looks so bad. So during this relationship, River and his fiance, they actually adopt 2 dogs. I'm gonna try to conceal my mistakes. Hopefully this works. I think that looks a bit better. Unfortunately, the relationship doesn't last and the engagement is called off. So what happens to their 2 dogs they adopted? Well, they decide to split the dogs. One gets one dog and the other gets the other. So the dog that River decides to keep actually has a decent life up until the point where River finds a new partner, a girlfriend. And she doesn't like the dog because it came from his past relationship, and I guess she's a bit envious. His new girlfriend tells River get rid of the dog, and so he does. So actually his mom contacts his ex-fiance and says, hey, come pick up the dog because River doesn't want him anymore. His ex-fiance is like, of course, I'll take her in, blah, blah, blah. And so she does. Gosh, these freckles look so bad. I promise it'll look better. So when she picks up the dog and takes it home, she notices that this dog is overweight and sick compared to her other dog. She looks around and checks for any problems and finds a rash on the dog's belly. Her ex-fiance wasn't even taking care of this dog. Understandably, the ex-fiance is furious and goes online and shares a post about what her ex did to their dog. Unfortunately, River never takes responsibility about what happened to the dog, and his ex-fiance is stuck taking care of this dog. Guess what? Everyone decides to blame his new girlfriend for what happened to their dog, and like, that's not fair. Yes, she seemed bratty for wanting to get rid of the dog because it came from his past relationship. That's petty. But he was in charge of taking care of this dog and he did it. I think he needs to be held accountable. Oh, there's so much more to this story. If you want to see a part 2, let me know because these 2 people are still together and apparently they had a court date for domestic violence and his mom is furious. But if you want a part 2, let me know in the comments down below.